Lamine Yamal is set to wear the number 10 jersey next season. I'm sure when we all think about the number 10 jersey, only one name comes to mind, and that is, of course, Lionel Messi. And this jersey is the jersey that we all know. We all know the kind of weight that comes with it. We all know the kind of pressure that comes with it. We all know the kind of excuse me. We all know the kind of responsibility that comes with wearing the number 10 jersey. So yes, that jersey number is set to be taken away from Ansu Fati, regardless of whatever happens to him, whether or not he stays at the club, and given to Lamine Yamal. Now, I saw this news, and even though we've all seen it coming, we've all seen it coming for months. I mean, with the kind of performance Lamine Yamal have been pulling up, with the kind of stats he has been padding for himself, we all saw this coming, and we've all known. I mean, we can all agree that the team, the team can still thrive without so many players. But the team cannot thrive without Lamine Yamal. When there is no Lamine Yamal, no Barcelona. Lamine Yamal is like the current Messi. I do not like to call him Messi because he's nowhere to me at 17 years old. If you're performing at this rate, if you're performing at this level, if you're delivering at this level at 17 years old, you are the best of your kind. You are better. I mean, like I always say, Lionel Messi was not there at 17 years old. Cristiano Ronaldo was not there at 17 years old. So performing on a big stage like this at 17 years old, at this rate, at this level, yes, it just makes you the best of your kind. I don't care what anybody says. I've seen comparison. I've seen comparison, people comparing Lamine Yamal at 17 to Mbappe at 17. The thing is, Mbappe might have been doing wonders at 17, but the truth is, who exactly was watching Mbappe at 17? This is not me trying to compare or contrast or do anything. This is just me trying to justify why Lamine Yamal at 17 is such a wonder, such a beauty to watch. Now, every week we are all eager to watch Lamine Yamal play. Yes, we are all eager to watch him play. We are all eager to watch him drop defenders. We are all eager to watch him shoot. We are all eager to watch him because we know he's going to deliver something. But the truth is, when Mbappe was at 17, when Vinicius Jr. was 17, when most of these players were 17, we were not even watching them. But Lamine Yamal at 17, everybody wants to watch him. Even I'm sure even Lionel Messi watches him at 17. It's not like we're trying to hate. We're just trying to say that Lamine Yamal at 17 is worth our time. Lamine Yamal at 17 is worth our attention. And if he has managed to key us into watching him every week in, week out, we are always eager. Now look at people saying that the UEFA Champions League final will not be fun to watch because, of course, apart from the fact that Barcelona will not be in the final, there's also the fact that Lamine Yamal will not be in the final, and we all know. I mean, this is common knowledge. This is common knowledge. It is not even something that we all need to deliberate on. So yeah, now getting back to the number 10 jersey. As much as Lamine Yamal happened to carry the weight of Barcelona on his shoulder, there's something I always say about Lamine Yamal. I say it a lot. I'll say that in a land of myth and a time of magic, the destiny of a great football club rests on the shoulders of a young boy. His name, Lamine Yamal. Yes, he's good. He's amazing. He's wonderful. But the truth is, in my opinion, Lamine Yamal wearing the number 10 jersey at 17, I do not think it's ideal. I do not think it's ideal. It's not that him wearing it is going to be a problem. But the truth is, at 17, okay, fine. In my opinion, I mean, this is just my opinion at the end of the day. The number 10 jersey should be left. I'd rather Lamine Yamal makes a name for himself with the number 19 jersey. With the number 19 jersey, he still has so many weights on his shoulder. He has so many things on his shoulders that he has to prove to the world. You know, he's not wearing the number 10 jersey yet, and we have people coming to say that. I hope he's ready for whenever he does not deliver. I hope he's ready for whenever he drops stinkers. You know, people are already eager to see when he's going to fail. People are already eager to see when he's going to not deliver at the rate at which he's delivering. Not to mention, Lamine Yamal has he has found a way of dragging his haters along. Now, the moment you begin to, or the moment you sit down and you tell yourself, okay, this boy Lamine Yamal, I want to hate him. It gives you a reason to hate him. Hell, we also give you reasons to hate Lamine Yamal. And if at 17 he has inherited Messi's, if at 17 he has inherited Lionel Messi's haters, if at 17 years old Lamine Yamal wearing the jersey number 19 has inherited enough enemies for himself. Just imagine what is going to happen. Just imagine what is going to happen to him when he's wearing the number 10 jersey. Now, there's the delusion that the last season, when Lionel Messi wore the number 19 jersey, he got knocked out of the UEFA Champions League semis, and the moment he picked up the number 10, he delivered the UEFA Champions League to Barcelona. And so people are thinking that Lamine Yamal might recreate. Now, he has worn the number 19 jersey, and he's been dunked out of the UEFA Champions League. Now he's about to pick up the number 10 jersey. And so people think he might bring home the UEFA Champions League trophy. Now, the truth is, yes, will Lamine Yamal deliver? Yes. Do I believe he's going to deliver in the number 10 jersey? Yes. But my concern is the weight. He's already had too much on his shoulder. We all see the kind of pressure on Lamine Yamal at 17, wearing the number 19 jersey. Not to mention, I believe that Lamine Yamal should create another. We already have a legacy for number 10. We all know that the moment you see number 10 jersey, your mind, your head flashes back to Lionel Messi. So I want it to be that when we see the number 19 jersey, the only person that comes to our mind, the only name that comes to our head should be Lamine Yamal. I'd rather Lamine Yamal create a legacy for himself in the number 19 jersey than picking up the number 10. Yes. One of the reasons the number 10 jersey is being given to Lamine Yamal is some sort of financial move, some sort of business strategy. Of course, we know that the moment Lamine Yamal picks up the number 10 jersey, we know it's gonna be a massive sale for that merch. That merch, people are really, really gonna copy. People are really, really gonna buy it for themselves. But the truth is, what about the pressure that comes with it? What about the pressure that comes after that? And another thing that bothers me is Ansu Fati. I mean, you people would know how much I love Ansu Fati. I love Ansu Fati so much. And if Ansu Fati has to drop the number 10 for Lamine Yamal, I'd rather nobody wears that number 10. At this point, nobody should pick up the number 10. Just leave the number 10. Know that it is a legacy that was left behind by Lionel Messi, and let Lamine Yamal cook in his number 19 jersey. Let him cook. Of course, we've also heard news about Ansu Fati, although it's not specific enough. The news hasn't been specific enough. Where Laporta said we want Ansu Fati to play. He's a player who is loved in the dressing room by many who come from La Masia like him, but he has to play. Let's see if there's a solution that's good for him or Barca. Now, the truth is, it is still not sure. It is still not guaranteed if Ansu Fati would be staying at the club next season. I mean, we all know he was expected to leave in January, but he refused to leave. And because of the finances at the club right now, Ansu Fati might either have to leave. He might either have to leave or cut down his salary. And the thing is, I hate to see what is going on with Ansu Fati, because Ansu Fati wearing the number 10, we all know what a menace he was. We all know how good. We all know how we were all chanting his name, how we were all saying he's the next Messi, he's the this, he's the that, because bro, Ansu Fati was that good. He was that good. But seeing what is going on with him now, it's really, really sad to say. And now seeing that he has to drop the number 10 jersey for Lamine Yamal, might be really painful to see. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is football. Things like this are they are expected. If we were able to part ways with Lionel Messi, nothing stops us from parting ways with Ansu Fati. Just that the way and manner in which parting ways with these guys at that point is not is not is not happy. Is not interesting. Is not. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then there's the case of Nico Williams. Uh, of course, Laporta said it. Laporta had said it. We just didn't take him seriously. He said it that the Barcelona train will only pass once and it will not come next season. I mean, this was when Laporta, or when we were gunning to bring Nico Williams to the squad last season. And since it did not happen, Laporta already made it clear to us that it is not going to happen this year, or it is not going to happen next season. The deal is no longer going to take place. So Nico Williams to Barcelona might not be a reality at the end of the day. So Barcelona are probably looking for other options. And then in the case of our right back, in the case of our right back, it's confusing. It's confusing because we know out of all our players, Kunde had to play the whole season with no one to give him rest until he picked up an injury. And then when he picked up an injury, we went straight to bring in Eric Garcia to play the right back position. And guess what, guys? He delivered. You know, he played the right back position and he delivered, even though at some point we all thought going for Jeremy Frimpong would have been a very, very good deal. I think Jeremy Frimpong was to I think it was around 30-35 million in the market, but now I don't think it is on the radar for Barcelona at the moment. So we might. I mean, we a lot of persons want us to settle to using Eric Garcia. Whenever Kunde needs to be rested, Eric Garcia, like I said, Eric Garcia comes on in the right back position and he delivers. And a lot of persons think Eric Garcia can always fit in for Kunde in that right back position. But if you ask me, I still think we need a right back. Although the main reason, or the major reason why I think Jeremy Frimpong was no longer on the list for us is because Jeremy Frimpong coming into the squad would want to be a starter, and we all know we cannot bench Kunde for any other starter in this world. So we might need someone to be in a shadow, not necessarily in a shadow, but of course we might need a right back that would only serve as a backup plan, and Jeremy Frimpong might not be able to want to fill in that aspect. So the club might be considering, even if the club is not considering, a whole lot of persons are thinking we should not waste our money on going for a right back this season, seeing we have another right back in Eric Garcia. But then, can we really rely on Eric Garcia in that right back position? The way he attacks, the way he defends, yes, he is solid, he is good, but can we really depend on him to always fill in for Kunde? Now that is another question. So yeah, there's of course the potential signing for our goalkeeper also is still in play, and according to the to the survey that I did yesterday, quite a number of persons preferred Emi Martinez. In fact, half of the people that responded to the survey preferred Emi Martinez. But I'll make a video on my preference out of those goalkeepers later, and I'm sure the preference or the number one goalkeeper on the radar or on the list for Barcelona, for Deco, for Flick at the moment is Joan Garcia. But the question then is, will Joan Garcia, a keeper from our rival team, be willing to join Barcelona? Of course, Joan Garcia, we've all seen him as a kid. We've all seen pictures that he has always been a Barcelona fan since he was a kid. But the truth is, if he joins FC Barcelona, would it not be some sort of trouble? Would Espanyol allow him to join Barcelona? Of course, all of this we'll find out going forward, and then I'll be sure and more than willing to report back to you guys soon. But until then, let me know your thoughts about Lamine Yamal wearing the number 10 jersey in the comment section. Also, let me know your thoughts about Barcelona signing a right back this for next season, or should we just stick to Eric Garcia for now? I mean, seeing that Eric Garcia, whenever we needed someone to play a right back position, it's amazing to see how Eric Garcia this season. I mean, I'm going to talk about Eric Garcia later, but it's amazing to see how this season Eric Garcia managed to improve. The rate at which Eric Garcia have evolved this season is something that is so beautiful to see. But then let me know if you think we should just stick to Eric Garcia as a backup plan for Kunde in a right back position, or should we just go to the market to get a right back and leave Eric Garcia to do whatever thing he does best, of which I don't know. Bro practically does everything. I mean, he practically does almost everything. So yes, let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section. And of course, I need to talk about Fermin Lopez this season. Fermin Lopez is a topic that we all need to address. Fermin Lopez is someone that we all need to talk about. And of course, a potential or other potential signings, I'll be sure to report to you guys once I get a glimpse of the news going forward. And yes, the Ballon d'Or is on. The level of hypocrisy to say that Lamine Yamal, just because he has 7 or 8 league goals, is not deserving of the Ballon d'Or. Don't give him the Ballon d'Or because he's a Barcelona player. Don't give him the Ballon d'Or because he's a La Masia product. Don't give him the Ballon d'Or because why? He's just 17 years old. He has ego. He's egocentric. Really, the level of hypocrisy. Even the Ballon d'Or interviewed Lamine Yamal as a Ballon d'Or favorite, and you guys are. You know what? At the end of the day, if Lamine Yamal gets the Ballon d'Or, if he eventually wins the Ballon d'Or, you guys collect it from him and give it to your own favorites. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys again very very soon with another video. But until then, let me know your thought about all of this that I've said in the comment section. And of course, please don't you forget to like, share, and if you're new to this YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe and also turn on your notification button so you can get to know whenever I post a video. But until then, as always, Visca Barça, Visca El Catalonia. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. And you already know, I love you guys so, so much. Bye.